Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are Young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Dunklin County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806. Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Growing up on a local farm, rural values come naturally to Rob Mayer. Faith, hard work, and doing what's right. So vote Rob Mayer for Circuit Judge, because keeping families safer is just what being a good neighbor is all about.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Missouri State Class 5 basketball tournament brought to you here on Aycorp Sports. We're excited to be partnering this afternoon with Misha TV and our gracious host, St. John Vianney High School. Our matchup today features the District 1 champions, the Sikeston Bulldogs, with a record of 28-1 on the season and ranked number 1 in the state, taking on the District 2 champions, the Vianney Golden Griffins, staying at 23-6 on the season. Alongside my broadcast partner, Bobby Alford, I'm Jim Riker, ready to bring you State Class 5 basketball tournament action.
Jim, state playoff basketball is exciting as it can be. And the neat thing about this one, that these two teams have never seen each other ever on the basketball floor. So, you know, you're getting matchups this time of year you don't always get to see during the season. You get powerhouse against powerhouse. You know, you look at these teams. Sikeston right now comes in ranked number 1 in the state for Class 5 in the latest coaches poll from early February, while the Griffins were also ranked number 6 in that same poll. As you mentioned before, the Griffins have a record of 23-6, with 3 of those losses coming to DeSmith just up the road, as which they are also about to tip off in Class 5 quarterfinals just up the road in St. Peter's against Fort Zumwalt South. So, you know, a very quality team there they lost to. Their other losses come out the hands of Columbia Hickman, which is still playing in Class 6 playoffs. Additionally, Collinsville, Illinois, and a split with the Class 6 district champ, Chaminade Prep. So this team has played very high-quality basketball, and, you know, maybe even a number 6 ranking is a bit too low for them. This team could easily challenge that number 1 spot, I think. You know, then you look at Sikeston, on the other hand. They have just 1 loss on the season. That came at the hands of Father Toten High School just about 2 weeks ago. As far as these coaches, these 2 coaches are longtime coaches of the schools. Coach Greg Hollifield is at Sikeston, just recorded his 600th career win and his 500th at Sikeston in a 25-season run so far there with the Bulldogs. And Coach Kevin Walsh is completing his 24th season as the Griffins head coach and has compiled a record of 374 wins, 283 losses. And Jim, real quick on Coach Kevin Walsh and Coach Hollifield, we got to speak to both of those gentlemen here earlier this afternoon. And I can't say enough about how cordial they were, welcoming to talk to us and talking about the game of basketball. Those are 2 fantastic coaches and men, and I enjoyed them and thank them a bunch for what they did this afternoon with us.
Yeah, I agree with you. They were both very forthcoming about what their ideas were for the game today. It was fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about the Golden Griffins from Vianney, St. John Vianney first. They come in, they're led by a young man, Luke Walsh, the son of the coach, as a matter of fact. He's a 6'2 junior, averaging 23.4 points a game and shoots almost 41% from the three-point line, Bobby.
But, Jim, I'm going to tell you, in warm-ups, he is shooting way beyond that 40% mark. This kid doesn't miss. I mean, you know, he's got everything I love about a shooter. When I see a shooter pull up, I want to see that hand back, the wrist back. I want to see the good rotation coming off the ball. You shoot at the top of your jump. He does all of that, and he can do it as soon as he crosses half court. He will be the guy to keep an eye on. As a matter of fact, he dropped 49 against the Jackson Indians earlier this year in the game. 49 of his team's, 65?
That's right.
I mean, the kid can flat out shoot it. But when you're looking up and down this roster, I'm a big numbers guy, and I think you got to be 30% or above to be a good three-point shooter. Let's see, in that category, Charlie Spoonhour, 32%. Even Evan Paper, 33%. Eddie Smijek, I hope I got that right. Smish, yes, yep. Smish. I will work on it and make sure. Eddie Smish, he's at 34%. Ben Carson's, he is at 37%. I mean, you look at these numbers, 41% for J.D. Dorman, 40% for Luke Walsh. These aren't, you know, small kid basketball numbers here. That is big-time numbers, and Sikeston's going to have to be prepared to get out and guard.
Another big matchup that we just don't see very often, Bobby, is the 2 big guys inside. Simon Guy, a 7'3" sophomore for the Golden Griffins, and then the 7-foot junior, Trey Sadler, for the Sikeston Bulldogs. They're both going to affect the basketball game, no question about it.
You know, I think that's an interesting point, too. You know, the size right there. When we spoke with Coach Hollifield of Sikeston, we kind of talked to him about that size and how it's going to affect them getting to the rim and, you know, asking him about playing against that size. His reply was, well, we really hadn't seen this kind of size yet. The biggest they've played is maybe 6'6", maybe 6'7" at most this year. So seeing that size and how it's going to affect, you know, the way they play around the rim. You know, P.J. Farmer, he loves to throw that lob to Trey Sadler. How's that going to affect that shot there? Farmer also on the turn and burn offense they like to run. When he cuts that corner and wants to go to the rim, there's going to be the big man right there. Guy standing right in his way. His length can affect that. Dontrez Williams, another one who likes to go strong with a hole right there. And, Guy's going to be there. I think you're going to see Sikeston go right at him, though, and they want to get him in foul trouble and take that dynamic out of the game. They're going to try to make St. John's Vianney go small, no doubt, I think, in this one.
So far, the Sikeston Bulldogs, you've got to start, I think, talking about a couple of kids in particular. That's Dontrez Williams and P.J. Farmer. They both do a fantastic job. Farmer has done a great job as he's come from Charleston this year at really distributing the basketball, but in the last few games has really come on as a scorer.
Yeah, he sees the floor well. He's going to pass it well. He's a smart basketball player. He knows when to bring it back out. And P.J. Farmer is what really brought Trey Sadler's life, to the court right there. He wasn't scoring a whole lot, and then Farmer started finding him on the block. On the turn and burn, like I said, he's going to turn and go right to the lane. Hey, if you step out to stop Farmer, he's going to lob it over the top, and you're going to see Sadler throw that thing down. But also, if you sit back, he's going to find a way to get to the rim, and also he's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. He is on the season a 64% free throw shooter, so not bad here at the high school level. But he's a kid who affects that. Dontrez Williams, I think, his power game is so strong, but he can also step out and shoot it strong from outside. Farmer, by the way, he knocked down several last game against Cape Central they played. So two dynamic kids, but they've got another guy out there, Jim, and that is Christian Wiggins. Wiggins is number 0. Strong-built kid, and he's got such a quick release. Probably the tightest rotation on the basketball you're going to see, and that's all wrist action coming out. He is deadly from 3 out there. He's shooting it at 39% from 3, so, he's a shooter just like Walsh. He can get on fire and carry them at times. Couple of dynamics. Again, that's a kid you got to get out and guard while you're also driving a lane. That makes it tough.
Both of these coaches, as we talked to them, talked about that they felt like this was going to be, both of them like to get up and down. Both teams like to get up on the floor. They think it could be, I think even Coach Hollifield from Sikeston mentioned something about you could see a 100-98 kind of game today. We should have a very fast-paced ball game unless one of the coaches does something out of the ordinary with their team.
Yeah, and I think so. One area, as we did the Cape Central Sikeston game last week, or earlier this week, rather, I saw Cape Central get out and push the floor a little bit on Sikeston, caught them out of position defensively, and they was able to knock down shots from the corner 3. If Sikeston doesn't get back this game, they're going to be in big trouble against this Vianney team because they can flat out shoot it. They're going to push the ball, stretch the floor to the corners, and you're going to see them knocking down threes in a hurry on them. So I think you're going to see Sikeston, I think they'll get back. I think they'll pressure the ball some and give them a couple different looks. But I still think it'll be a man defense for the most part right there. But Sikeston's got to play smart and not celebrate too long on a great play. Get back and play D.
St. John Vianney defeated St. Mary Southside in their district championship, and they finished the last 3 years. They've been second in their district, and those second-place district banners have been hanging up in the locker room all year as a reminder that they wanted to go forward. They have. The point guard, they have Charlie Spoonhour, is the grandson of the legendary Southwest Missouri State and St. Louis University coach Charlie Spoonhour, who also coached at Bloomfield High School from 63 to 67, and he's signed to play baseball at Missouri State next year. And then Luke Walsh, the leading scorer, all-time leading scorer in school history as a junior with over 1,500 points, the Metro Catholic Conference Player of the Year, and offers from St. Louis U, Missouri State, SEMO, Lindenwood, and Louisiana Monroe as a junior. So he's no question, the real deal.
Yeah, he's a flat-out shooter. Again, watch him when he crosses half court because he may be pulling up to knock one down. I mean, great shooter out there. I think you're going to see Sikeston give them a couple different looks and pressure them. I think you're going to see St. John's Vianney. They're going to come out and they're going to play a lot of zone. It's going to look like a man, but they're going to keep their big man, Simon Guy, in the paint. He's going to play in there defensively. It's going to be a little bit more of a matchup zone, kind of, switch off. Looks like a man, but they're actually just switching off, cutting out. So he will be a force inside. They're going to try to stop Sikeston from getting to the rim with that big man.
We are just about set to go here before the start of this Class 5 quarterfinal. The winner will play next week in Columbia against either Jefferson City or against Parkview. That game is getting ready to start at 3 p.m. as well. So we are going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years of business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
We are back at St. John Vianney High School. It's the state Class 5 quarterfinal game between the Golden Griffins of Vianney and the Bulldogs of Sikeston. We are set for the starting lineups here, and they will be introduced just in 1 second for us. We're excited about this one. Should be a dandy between the number 1 ranked Sikeston Bulldogs and number 6 ranked Vianney Golden Griffins. Sikeston Bulldogs will go like this. Number 0, a 6-foot junior, Tristan Wiggins. Number 1, a 6'5 senior, Dontrez Williams, averaging 22.5 a game. Number 3, the 7-foot junior, Trace Sadler. Number 23, a 6-foot junior, LaQuarion McCray. And the 6'2 junior, number 24, PJ Farmer. The Bulldogs coached by Greg Hollifield. And now for the Golden Griffins of St. John Vianney High School. They will start like this. At a guard, a 6'5 sophomore, number 4, Eddie Smish. A 5'10 senior, number 11, Teddy Oakes. A 6'2 junior, number 12, J.D. Dorman. A 6'2 junior and averaging 23.4 points a game, number 14, Luke Walsh. And the big guy in the middle, a 7'3 sophomore, number 33, Simon Guy. The Griffins are coached by Kevin Walsh. Jim Riker and Bobby Alford alongside with you. And Bobby, this has got the makings of a really good one. Be interested to see which big man affects the game inside.
Yeah, and here we go, Jim. We're opening tip, and we're going to stand, looks like the whole game. This place is absolutely packed and has been loud ever since either team has taken the floor.
Trace Sadler and Simon Guy to tip here to start the ball game.
It doesn't get any bigger than right there in the middle of the floor right now. 7'3" and 7 foot jumping and tipping in high school basketball.
Nobody back, only one kid back on defense for the Vianney Golden Griffins. Nobody back on offense for Sikeston. Interesting setup for the opening tip even as we see the two 7-footers. Everybody finally set in place, I think, and we are set to go here in this first quarter of this quarterfinal ball game. Tip goes down to Farmer of the Bulldogs. He's quickly to the basket. To Williams, up and good on the slam. Dontrez Williams for 2 with the slam. It's 2-0 Sikeston.
Lob City on the first play of the game from Farmer to Williams.
Walsh guarded by P.J. Farmer. Tries to drive down the lane. Loses it. Ahead to Williams. If he can get there, he does. Up and good for Dontrez Williams. He's got 4. It's 4-0 Sikeston.
Right there, they try to get inside against Sikeston, want to get to the rim right there, and they just threw that one away in an easy bucket for Sikeston.
Guy inside, kicks it back out, smash for 3, good, and he smashed for 3 for the Golden Griffins. It's 4-3. Ahead quickly to Williams, he'll take a 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Walsh. He brings it up for the Golden Griffins. Picks up his dribble and kicks it off to Dorman. A deep 3, short, no good. Rebound, no. Guy inside up and no good. Tip taken down by P.J. Farmer of the Bulldogs. Knocked out of bounds by Smish. It'll go back to Sikeston.
Well, I'll tell you, the action is fast and furious here at St. John's Vianney High School right now.
Full court pressure by the Griffins of Vianney. They get it into Tristan Wiggins, the Bulldogs do. He'll walk it up. He'll be picked up there by Dorman, J.D. Dorman. In the corner, McCray doesn't take it, drives on the baseline. Kicks it out to Sadler. Off to Dontrez Williams, he loses it. It'll go off of Smish out of bounds. Will stay with Sikeston.
Yeah, that's a little bit of offensive confusion for Sikeston. They had 2 guys right there trying to take the handoff.
Farmer with the catch, guarded there by Walsh. Farmer puts it on the floor. Turnaround jumper, tough one, air ball, no good. Sadler tries to save it, but it's out of bounds. Will go back to the Griffins.
Real quickly, Jim, what you see Sikeston doing, they're moving out Trey Sadler to the corner right there. They're trying to draw the big man away from the basket. That's a guy. So doing that, now that if he steps up to stop the ball handler, P.J. Farmer, that lets Sadler run the baseline for the slam.
Teddy Oaks with the basketball, kicks it right side to Dorman, gets it back out to Smish. He's guarded out there by Wiggins. He'll take the long 3, off the mark, no good. Sadler with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Off to Dontrez Williams, the senior Abilene Christian recruit for Sikeston. Drives in the lane, knocked away, gets it back though, kicks it to Wiggins. He drives down baseline, loses it, it's on the floor, still loose. Finally Dorman comes away with it, and we're going to have a foul, and that's going to go on Dontrez Williams of the Bulldogs.
Yep, as the pass was coming away, he hit the body of the man on the floor. I think that was Dorman.
That's the first one on Williams. First team foul on Sikeston. Walsh inbounds, he kicks it in to Teddy Oaks. Oaks guarded by Williams. Crossover dribble, drives down the lane, all the way to the basket. Nice dish off to Guy, up and good for the slam.
Man, Guy knew exactly what to do when he saw that, and he called him the trash man because he is cleaning up the truck right there.
5-4 Vianney. Farmer spin move. Really going up hard, nothing there, throws it out of bounds, turnover. P.J. Farmer trying to do a little too much right there for the Bulldogs.
Well, and you got to stay in the pass lane. Wiggins slid up the floor right there. You've got to stay toward the corner. You got to slide with your man right there.
Walsh with it, trying to add to the Golden Griffin lead. They lead 5-4. P.J. Farmer on him. In the corner, they get it inside to Smish. He's guarded by Wiggins. Turnaround jumper, short, no good. Great block out by Sikeston. Rebound, Dontrez Williams. Ahead to Wiggins. Wiggins going to try to drive to the basket. Gets it knocked away by Guy. He's making his presence felt. Right side. Walsh wide open for 3. Missed it. No good. And Smish on the push, I believe. And that'll be the foul on Eddie Smish, his first team foul number 1 on the Golden Griffins.
Well, I'll tell you, that's just good play right there all around by Sikeston. And another good play by an official. He didn't tee a young man up. It's a big game. No need to do that. Don't make it about the whistle. He just said, hey, don't flip the ball like that. Just hand it back. Great job by the official there.
P.J. Farmer brings it up for the Bulldogs. The Sadler, top of the circle. Kicks it off to Wiggins. Sadler inside, spin move, little baby hook, good! Chase Sadler off the glass for 2, and it's 6-5 Sikeston.
Well, interesting play there. They went at the big man, and they see if they can get it
by Williams up. He slams it home with 2 hands, 8-6, 8-5 Sikeston with the lead. Good hands there by Dontrez Williams. In the corner to Smish. He drives into the lane, it's knocked from behind. That's going to be a foul on Tristan Wiggins, I believe, from behind from the Sikeston Bulldogs. Their second team foul, or first one on Wiggins.
How about a fun stat, Jim? 6 of the 13 points are off dunks.
4:33 to go here in the first quarter. 8-5 Sikeston with the lead. Oaks will inbounds for the Golden Griffins. Gets it in to Guy. An offensive foul. That's going to go on Smish, and that'll be, I believe, his second already. He'll take a seat, and Nathan Pica will check in for the Golden Griffins, as will Charlie Spoonhour.
Well, that is a big loss right now early in this basketball game. You're only halfway through the first. Smish averages 17 points per game, and he's now out of this ball game probably until maybe after halftime.
It's like a 1-2-2 zone here with Guy up front for the Golden Griffins. Ball's loose. Williams ties it up. Jump ball. And it will see on the alternate possession. I believe it will go to Vianney on the alternate possession rule.
You know, Jim, that's a couple times already we've seen the ball try to go down low for Sikeston, and Vianney's just able to poke it loose and get that thing on the floor. I believe the second turnover now, because Sikeston lost one earlier on the floor when Dontrez Williams picked up the foul, and then that one there.
That's exactly right. Spoonhour with the basketball. Gets in a bad spot. It's tipped. It's taken down by Pica. Spoonhour gets it back. Looks inside. Knocked away by by Tristan Wiggins out of bounds. Will stay with the Golden Griffins. Nathan Pica to inbounds for Vianney, and they get it into Walsh. He hasn't scored so far for Vianney. Back out to Spoonhour, left side to Pica. Top of the circle to Walsh, guarded there by P.J. Farmer, fought through the screen. Spin move in the lane, kicks it back out. Dorman for a long 3, off the mark, no good. But Guy with the rebound, gets it blocked by P.J. Farmer out of bounds.
Well, great job by Guy getting that rebound, wanting to go back up, and then Farmer just able to poke it right out of his hands.
It's going to stay with, it stays with Vianney.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was all Farmer as well, so I think that is a correct call.
That's exactly right. Spoonhour will inbounds again for the Golden Griffins.
Watch the corners right here coming from Vianney. They'll want to stretch that floor if possible.
They get it into Guy. It's no good, but it's going to be a foul called, and I think it will go on Sadler, but let's make sure on that. It will go on Trey Sadler. His first team foul, number 3 on Sikeston.
Well, a lot of traffic right there in the lane. They didn't get the floor stretched as much as they'd like right there to open it up for Guy. Still got the foul, but they would like a little bit more spacing for him.
Guy's a 53.6 free throw shooter on the season. He'll have 2. Left-hander puts it up, and a little short, no good. Coach Walsh said with Guy that he's really improving game to game. He's just got a little ways to go and to fill in that 7-3 frame, but he's improving a little bit every game.
Yeah, one of his opening statements about his team, he said, man, we're young. And, you know, and he's telling you, and that's going to be illegal, yeah.
Yeah, went across the lane there, and it's a violation. Missed both free throws, and Sikeston will get the ball back, and they lead by 3.
The presence of mind of that young man to say, you know, I may not be the strongest free throw shooter, but I'm fixing to get this rebound. Impressed there, he just got across a little too quickly.
Little jump into a trap there for the Golden Griffins. Inside to Sadler, back out to Farmer. Thought about the 3, doesn't take it, gets it back inside, kicked. Will stay with Sikeston.
Farmer passed on the 3, he's trying to get inside. Sikeston has yet to make Guy commit a foul, and now gets a break. So, you know, they haven't picked up any on him where they'd like to attack him inside. So Farmer knows where they want to feed that basketball on him.
Ben Carson in the game for the Griffins. Sikeston gets it in to Dontrez Williams. He'll take the 3 from the corner. Long air ball, no good, but P.J. Farmer runs it down. He'll take the jumper off the mark, no good. Williams with the rebound, up off the glass and good. Dontrez Williams has got 8 now for the Bulldogs.
But nobody blocked out on backside rim. That's usually where the shots are off to, and Dontrez is there to clean it up.
Walsh, long three, short, no good. Tipped, taken down by the Griffins. Good job inside there by Pica to keep it alive. Now to Spoonhauer. He takes a monster three. Good. Wow, that was from the volleyball line, and it's 10-8.
Spoonhauer just said, let me show you how we do it up here from Vianney, folks. He drained one from way out there.
Farmer with the basketball for the Bulldogs. 10-8, Sikeston with the lead. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Off to Dontrell. Farmer's got to get rid of it. Finally does to Williams. Good extended defense by Vianney. Williams loses it, gets it back though. Gets it to Sadler. Good catch there by Trey Sadler. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by the Golden Griffins. Quickly up the floor is Walsh. He's going to kick it out left side. Jumper up off the mark, no good. Rebound inside, and it'll be a foul on Sikeston. That'll be the 4th team foul. Nathan Pica making his presence known inside on the offensive boards.
Jim, that's McCray. I was going to say, I thought that may have went against Sadler, but they get him out of there. Sadler's got one, and now McCray with one.
Artist checks in, as does Kobe Thomas for the Bulldogs.
Both teams, see the chess match right here. They're going both speed packages right here.
Spoonhauer with it. Right side, three-pointer up. That'll go back to Sikeston as that, when it gets stuck like that, it's a jump ball. It goes back to Sikeston here. Just sort of a stat of note. Vianney shot 704 threes during the course of the season. Sikeston 540, so we'll see a lot of three-pointers this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of quick action up and down this floor. I mean, it has been a nonstop.
Duke, 6'1" freshman, checks in for Vianney. Full court pressure. Farmer with the catch there. PJ brings it up for the Bulldogs. Drives to the basket, gets it blocked, but that's going to be a foul. PJ Farmer of the Bulldogs to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, immediately you're seeing with Simon rim, he had it probably a better look to Wiggins to the corner, but Farmer wanted to go to the rim right.
Foul on Pica, the 3rd team foul, and PJ Farmer, 6'2" junior, will shoot 2 free throws. Farmer shoots 64% on the season. Sadler checks back in because guys for Sikeston. Simon Guy checks in, and Nathan Pica out for the goal.
So what's going on there? There's a kid on the floor on a technical right there.
Right.
And the ref is saying no, it's a dead ball, and we got time to get the players right.
Second free throw by Farmer. Long, no good. Guy with the rebound. Kicks it out to Spoonhauer. To Walsh. Ooh, may have got by with a little bit of a travel, but gets to the basket, up and good. That first point's for Walsh, and it's 11-10.
Well, when you isolate on that side of the floor, it gave Walsh a chance to go right at Sadler there when he beat his man on the dribble. Sadler had to choose, do I stay at home and keep Simon Guy away from it, or go take the ball? He chose the wrong one there.
11-10, Sikeston with the lead. Out to Sadler. To Williams. Dontrez going to drive inside. Off to Sadler. Kicks it out in the corner. Then to Wiggins for 3. Good! Tristan Wiggins for 3, and it's 14-10, Sikeston.
That is great ball movement by Sikeston right there. They just kept on rotating. They got him, Vianney out of position defensively.
Walsh for 3, no good, but Guy with the rebound. And then he's tied up. Jump ball will go back to Vianney on that. Off in possession. PJ Farmer tied him up there.
Well, that's a part of that game, you're talking about polishing, is don't bring the ball down if you're a big man that big.
Inside, up and good. Too easy that time for Chase Duke. And it's a 14-12 game. Good out inbounds play there by the Golden Griffins. Under a minute to go in the first. Off to Wiggins for the Bulldogs. He's guarded out there by Karsten. Inside to Williams, gets it blocked by Guy. 7-3 you can't defend against. You can't teach very well. Great job by Guy there. Left side. Cross court to Spunauer for three. It's partially blocked. Tip taken down by Williams. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Sikeston with a 2-point lead.
Sikeston will likely hold for last shot if they can get it.
Farmer guarded there by Duke. Goes to Williams. Farmer thought about the three, doesn't take it with 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Resets some offense. Screen set by Dontrez Williams. Farmer gets it knocked away again, and out of bounds off of Sikeston with 1.6 seconds to go. Good defense there out front by Vianney.
Watch for Luke Walsh. He can shoot it from anywhere on the floor if he can get open right here. He's got enough time to set and shoot.
They get it to Walsh. Charging foul on Walsh as the clock expires, and that's going to be his first, I believe, and that will end the quarter.
Walsh never saw the player. He was looking for the rim and ran right over the Sikeston player.
Trying to decide about whether there was time on the clock or not. The referees are telling both coaches, go to your benches. We're going to take a break here. We'll come back and let you know what went on. It is 14 Sikeston, 12 Vianney at the end of one quarter here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
We are back at St. John Vianney High School. We believe, Bobby, the call was no foul on Luke Walsh there. The clock had run out before the call was made. And
best I could tell, when I was lip reading there, the referee walked up to the table and waved it off and said no foul, is what I thought I saw the young man say there.
Sort of interesting that the both coaching staffs got into it a little bit there. Now we do show one foul on the board right now for Walsh. We'll see what plays out here as the game goes along. But either way, 14-12 at the end of one quarter, and really a well-played first quarter. Both teams sort of feeling each other out a little bit, it seems like.
Yeah, feeling it out. You know, I think some of the looks that Vianney has had from deep right now, a little deeper than they'd like. They have shown the ability to try to get inside, attack when you isolate the floor. That's an interesting set they had when Walsh scored earlier when they isolated. I think you're going to see that a little bit more here in this second quarter.
I think Simon Guy has been a big effect in this game as well. I think the referee is talking to P.J. Farmer and Luke Walsh a little bit about let's talk less and play more, maybe. They get it in. Sikeston gets it inbound to Dontrez Williams, off to P.J. Farmer. Off to Wiggins. Then out to McCray. Gets it knocked away, stolen by Dorman. Good hands once again by Vianney. Smice with 2 fouls, kicks it off to Walsh. Goes up and good, and we're tied at 14.
Well, I'll tell you, right now they're finding success trying to get down low and make Sadler pick who he's going to guard right there.
4 points now for Luke Walsh. And we've got a foul on the floor, and that's going to go on.
That's going to go on Guy right there.
Yes, it will go on Simon Guy.
Yep, he was trying to cut Wiggins off of his route right there, and they got him on a block where he just kind of backed down into Wiggins.
That's his first, team foul number 1 in the quarter. Getting a little chippy early on. Endo Dontrez Williams. He puts it on the floor. Smice on him. Turnaround, high jumper. Short, no good. Guy with the rebound for the Golden Griffins.
Yeah, probably not his best shot option right there, but he couldn't find a guy to get loose.
Oaks with the basketball for the Golden Griffins. Off to Smice. Dorman with it to Walsh. He gets a screen set from him. Nice job of double teaming him though. And they kick it back to Smice. Dorman wide open for 3. Off the mark and no good. Rebound, P.J. Farmer. Strong rebound by Farmer that time. Right side to Wiggins. He drives baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Trying to do a little too much right now with Guy in there.
Well, he's a great three-point shooter, and he wanted to go inside.
Smash for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Farmer of the Bulldogs.
talking about a gamble right now for Vianney. Smikes is in the ball game with 2 fouls.
Wiggins for 3, rims out, no good. Smice with the rebound for the Golden Griffins. Off to Walsh. Both teams a little cold right at the moment. Walsh on the floor, nobody there on the backside, and he puts the basket in.
Again, Jim, you see them driving in, and once he beats his man, Sadler is sticking with Guy right there, and it's easy layups for Vianney right here.
30-second timeout for Vianney. Just remember that role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Aycorp Sports. 16-14, Vianney with the lead, and Bobby, Luke Walsh starting to put his touch on the game a little bit.
Yeah, he is, and they're just catching Sikeston. They're beating them off the dribble and creating space right there and an opportunity to do something with the basketball. And, you know, when you create space, you have to respect the perimeter, too, because they're such a good three-point shooting team. Somebody's going to have to maybe take a step off of Walsh, but when you do that, you know what he's going to do. He's going to pull up and shoot. So he is really giving them fits right now when he's got the basketball in his hands.
Full court pressure by Vianney. Inbounds to Wiggins. And then off to Farmer. Sikeston likes to have him handle the basketball. He brings it up. Luke Walsh guards him. Gets it back. They jump, double team. McCray for 3. Good! LaCarrion McCray, his first 3, and it's 17-16 Sikeston.
All the attention goes to other kids on the floor, and you forget about McCray sometimes, but he's a player.
Walsh, great head fake. Dorman in the corner. Shot is partially blocked. No good, but Guy with the rebound. Pulls it down and kicks it back out to Walsh. Goes to the basket. Up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Up and good.
Well, I tell you,
Luke Walsh, he's tough.
He's a player now.
He's got 8. Farmer backdoor, then to Sadler. Shot's no good, but that foul's going to go on Teddy Oakes. And we'll send Trey Sadler to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one on Oakes. First one on Oakes, second team foul on the Golden Griffins. Sadler shoots only 44% from the free throw line for the season.
Yeah, I was going to say only 44%, but, you know, he needs to find a way for Sikeston to get some points back going.
Free throw, long, no good. He'll have a second one.
Well, when we talked to Coach Hollifield before the game about the size affecting the game, I can tell you Simon Guy has tremendously affected Sikeston inside so far.
Absolutely right. We're tied at 18 after the second free throw by Trey Sadler. Smice with it for the Golden Griffins, guarded there by Wiggins. He gets to the basket, up and good over Trey Sadler. Good move by Eddie Smice. He averages 17 on the season. Good basket there. He's got 5.
Yeah, big, strong body, and he used it well, creating space at the rim.
Dontrez Williams to the basket, up and no good. Rebound by Guy. Out to Walsh. Behind the back, he's open for 3. Boom!
Shooter alert.
23-18. Vianney on a little run here. Sykes are really struggling to get the offense going of any kind. Farmer kicks it off to McCray. Farmer gets it back. Puts it on the floor. Inside to Sadler. He goes up reversing. Good. Nice move by Trey Sadler. It's 23-20.
You remember early in the game I was talking about Farmer's driving, laning in Sadler in the corner, and he ran it perfectly right there.
Walsh with it. He's already got 11. Then kicks it to Dorman. Picks it back up, gives it back to Walsh. They've got Smice inside posted up on Wiggins. Gets around him, goes up, and good over Sadler. Smice all of a sudden is getting to the basket. He's got 7, and it's 25-20 for the Golden Griffins.
Yeah, big, strong kid, and he's just using that body well and getting to the rim.
Sadler, a little jumper off the glass, and good. Trey Sadler with 7 now for Sikeston. 25-22.
Guy is respecting the rim on Sadler, and he's giving him space right there over the top.
Smice to the basket, off to Guy, up, no good. And taken down by the Bulldogs.
Looked like a good block right there by Trey Sadler.
McCray with it for Sikeston. They trail by 3. McCray spin move, nothing there. Then kicks it off to Williams for 3 to tie. Off the mark, no good. Sadler with the offensive board, no good. And then Guy with it, taken down by Walsh. Quickly up the floor for the Golden Griffins. Cross court. Great ball movement by Vianney, up and no good. Rebound by Farmer of the Bulldogs. He's quickly up with it. He pulls it back out. Tries to drive baseline. Spin move. Goes up, gets it blocked inside.
Well, I tell you, the guy is something special inside, isn't he?
He creates a lot of problems, and Sikeston has not adjusted to it here so far in this first half.
Well,
Smice with it.
They're not drawing contact with him. They're not getting close enough to make him foul, and that's just making the defense a little easier for him.
Walsh wide open 3 from deep, good. He's not going to miss that very often, shooting 41%. 28-22, Vianney with the lead. A full timeout by Coach Greg Hollifield of Sikeston. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV. We're back at St. John Vianney High School. A little replay there for you of Luke Walsh with a deep 3. And Bobby, we were talking during the break there. Vianney hasn't shot the ball great from the three-point line, but they've made a couple in a row now.
Yeah, they hit 2 big ones there by Walsh right there. But right now in the game, they're only 4 of 18. You know, that's not their typical shooting from deep. And, you know, often I've said in big games, you know, your shooting abilities tend to tighten up in games sometimes. Well, it seems like it has here for Vianney. But I'll tell you what it hasn't. It's the rebounding. They lead Sikeston 18-13 in the rebounds, but it's the 9 offensive boards that's hurting Sikeston right now. They've got to do a better job blocking out on Vianney's big guy.
The other thing Sikeston's got to do offensively, I think, is get P.J. Farmer in the scoring column. He's only got 1 point so far, and that is due to Vianney's defense, no question, but they're going to have to do something a little bit different.
Well, they're locking him down well right now. He's not able to get to the rim and create havoc because of the size, but they're going to have to use some screens to get him flowing there, and then the lob if he wants it to Sadler.
1-3-1 defense. And then that's going to be a foul on Guy, I believe. It is his second. They moved to that 1-3-1 defense, and Sikeston attacked it immediately with Dontrez Williams, and Guy picks up his second foul.
Well, they should have sent help immediately for Guy. He had Dontrez Williams trying to guard him, and that was a mismatch, and Sikeston will take that all day long.
Now
that's not a place they want to get Guy into.
They go back to their matchup now. Farmer with it, kicks it off to Williams. He puts it on the floor. Kicks it back out to Farmer. Back to Dontrez. To Sadler. Good! Alley-oop to Trey Sadler. He's got 9 now, and it's 28-24.
Well, I'll tell you, all the action was on the bottom of your screen right there, and then they go back door where nobody's watching to Sadler.
Walsh with a great fake, misses the shot. Long rebound, though. Another offensive rebound for the Golden Griffins. Across to Walsh. In the corner to Smice. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Dontrez Williams of Sikeston.
Well, Smice and both Guy are playing with 2 fouls. You know they are.
A blocking foul on Luke Walsh.
And that may be Walsh's second. If they counted the one earlier, we're going to see what the board tells us.
I believe that's a 4th team foul. That's the second on Walsh. The 4th team foul on Sikeston. On Vianney.
So now you've got Walsh, Smice, and Guy with 2 fouls. That's 3 big men in this ballgame for them, but they can't afford to pick up another one in 1:41 left for the half.
Farmer will inbounds for Sikeston, or attempt to. And then we're going to have an offensive foul on Dontrez Williams, I believe, of the Bulldogs.
That's going to be Williams' second
foul. And that will bring Chris Artis back in the ball game for the Bulldogs. Trey Sadler will take a seat. Kobe Thomas checks in, also for the Bulldogs. A little full court pressure. We've not seen a lot of full court pressure out of Sikeston so far in the ball game.
Well, it's speed against speed, and watch for Vianney to try to shoot threes here. They got guard packages in everywhere.
Smice, left side, knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a foul on, I believe,
that's Artis. Yeah, that's a correct call. He hit him coming in right there. No doubt ran into his body.
Second team foul, first one on Artis. Spoonhauer to inbounds for the Golden Griffins. Goes in the corner, wide open three, good once again. Ben Karsten, who shoots 36% for the season, and it's 31-24, the biggest lead of the afternoon for Vianney.
Well, you can't lose shooting teams in the corner.
Farmer for three, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Karsten. Vianney opening up a little bit of a lead here in the late in the first half. Smikes down the lane, pulls up from 15 foot, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Dontrez Williams. He's quickly down the floor. He's going to be no walk call there, a little surprising, and Williams gets the basket. It's 31-26.
Yeah, I thought Dontrez Williams got away with one there.
To Walsh. Gets it down in the corner, wide open three. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound, though. Then into Smice up and good. Great play there by Ben Karsten, and it's 33-26.
It's a guard-heavy team and fine ball handlers, and they broke through the press and found wide open guys on the floor.
They are not afraid by any matter of means to be able to shoot the three. People there or not. Dontrez Williams deep inside, up and good.
Williams just come right around the guy. I think the Vianney players collided, and he broke free underneath.
Smice with it. Kicks it right side. Spoonhauer thought about the three, doesn't take it. Back to Smice. Now to Walsh. In the corner. Baseline drive up, no good. Smice keeps it alive, and they kick it to Walsh. He goes out with 6 seconds to go in the half. Right side. Three at the buzzer. Good! It's a three at the buzzer, and we have a 36-28 game after the three-pointer by Ben Karsten for the Golden Griffins. We'll see here.
Great ball movement by Vianney has created a tremendous lead for them so far.
It's 36-28. Vianney with the lead. We're going to take a break after this little replay we're showing you. Both teams go in the locker room. Little delay here, and we're going to take a break, and then we will be back with the second half after an interview with the admissions officer from St. John Vianney High School here on Aycorp Sports.
High school is a time to do more, to learn, grow, and gain experience, to explore and be challenged. This is the launching pad that propels the rest of your life. So at St. John Vianney High School, it's time to reach higher and be more. Our classes demand more, with a rigorous curriculum and a host of college credit course options. And more than that, they're taught by teachers dedicated to your success. Our 2-semester college-style schedule gives you the pace and depth of college, but allows for more balance to manage your time and passions. You can discover more about yourself and abilities with state-of-the-art facilities, incredible coaches, tons of clubs, activities, and athletic programs. And with the opportunities to grow in your faith life, from the impact of service projects, to connecting through retreats, to engaging in theology class, your relationship with Jesus Christ will mean more. Vianney is the best place to get more out of your 4 years in high school. It's your time to be more. It's your time to be a Griffin.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Dunklin County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806. Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Growing up on a local farm, rural values come naturally to Rob Mayer. Faith, hard work, and doing what's right. So vote Rob Mayer for Circuit Judge, because keeping families safer is just what being a good neighbor is all about.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of your high school athletics. If you ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at Aycorp Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Jim Riker and Bobby Alford alongside with you here from St. John Vianney High School, where Vianney leads 36-28 over Sikeston here as we get ready to go to the second half. And Bobby, looking at some stats there, Vianney finally got a little bit hot there in that second quarter with some three-point shooting.
Yeah, they hit a couple right there, getting Sikeston out of position and taking advantage of them, and started to open up a little lead there. And in the game right now for the Vianney Golden Griffins, they are 36 points on 15 of 40 shooting. That is 37.5% from the floor, 9 of 17 inside the arc at 53%, 6 of 23 beyond at 26%, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. But the big area in the game, they are whipping Sikeston like a 2-year-old child right now. 13 offensive boards in this game, 10 defensive and 23 total. They are led in that department by Simon Guy. He has 11. And in the scorebook for them, it is Charlie Spoonhour with 3, Smite with 8, 6 for Carsons, 17 right now for Luke Walsh, 2 for Guy, and that rounds out their scoring right now at the half. And for the Sikeston Bulldogs, it looks like this. They have 28 points on 12 of 28 shooting. Remember, they have 28 shots off versus Vianney's 40. That's a big shot difference. 12 of 28 shooting for 43% from the floor, 10 of 20 inside the arc at 50%, 2 of 8 from beyond at 25%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 offensive boards, 10 defensive, 15 total. They are led in that department by Dontrez Williams with 6. Scoring looks like this: Wiggins with 3, Williams with 12, Sadler with 9, McCray with 3, Farmer with 1. And Jim, we can't talk much about this game without saying that P.J. Farmer only right now at the half has 1 point. That's a big difference in this ball game.
That is a big difference. And really, Vianney has done a better job, I think, Bobby, of offensively of falling into their game plan better than Sikeston has done.
And no kidding, they're starting to find ways to attack the basket, spacing the floor. They've only got 3 kids who have knocked down a 3-point shot for them. Spoonhour is only knocked down 1. But, they're starting to get a feel for that. Carsons and also now Walsh is starting to knock them down. Sikeston's got to be careful right there. I think Sikeston needs to go back to a half-court defense right now and just get set and play your defense. You got to keep up with your man. P.J. Farmer has got to stop Luke Walsh off the dribble.
2 fouls for Smice, 2 fouls for Guy, 2 fouls for Walsh for the Vianney Griffins, 2 fouls for Dontrez Williams for the Sikeston Bulldogs. So those are the only kids with really much foul trouble of either kinds. Vianney will have the ball to start the second half. Eddie Smice will inbounds on the far side of the court from us, and they gets it inbounds to Teddy Oaks. Oaks will bring it up against P.J. Farmer. Off to Smice. Back to Oaks, then to Walsh. He drives right past Wiggins, goes up, gets it blocked by Trey Sadler. Now to bounds.
Jim, in the first half, remember how Sadler was staying with Guy right there? He released from Guy, and he come in to Walsh and got the block. First time we've seen Sadler release today.
Walsh to Dorman, look for Walsh to get it back here. He does. And then in the corner to Dorman for 3. No good. Rebound Guy. Kicks it back out Dorman, and right side Walsh for 3. Short, no good. Gets his own rebound though. In the lane, it's going to be a jump ball or a foul on P.J. Farmer. We'll see what the call.
Looks like he had
Wiggins.
Ball. They're not.
It is a jump ball, and it'll go to Sikeston.
Yeah, that's a good job by Farmer to get his hand on the basketball right there. And Walsh, great play. He come and got his own rebound yet again. That's the second offensive board that series for Vianney, but great job by Farmer to tie him up.
Guy is 7-3, but it seems as if Sikeston is not doing a very good job of putting body on him on the offensive boards very well. So Sikeston with a chance to cut the 8-point deficit. It's 36-28. Farmer guarded there by Walsh in this matchup zone. Sikeston struggling against it. Good job of disguising that matchup zone as a man-to-man, sort of.
It is, and good job of guarding Farmer. They've been very tight on him for the most part.
Farmer kicks it back out to Williams. Williams in the lane, goes up, gets it blocked by Guy, and he pulls it away strong. Kicks it out to Smice. Good job by Simon Guy. Then to Dorman. Nice catch there. Back to Smice. Inside to Guy. and he's going to be called for a travel.
Well, that is great recovery by Trace Sadler. He was all the way out trying to block a three, and then jumps back in to help double team on Guy, causing that walk.
Farmer with the basketball. Kicks it off and then fake to Wiggins, but then keeps it himself. Guarded there still by McCray with it to Wiggins. He goes down the lane. A little runner in the lane. It's no good, but he'll be fouled and will shoot 2 free throws.
Interesting enough, Jim, one of the comments you made to me in the half is Sikeston's got to hit some jump shots right there, and there's Wiggins in the lane taking one. He gets the foul drawn, and he's at the free throw line.
Dorman with the foul, his first team foul number 1 on the Golden Griffins. Tristan Wiggins, 66% free throw shooter at the free throw line. Up and short, no good. He'll have a second. Sikeston down 8, can ill afford to be missing free throws.
Wiggins is a kid who needs to get hot from outside for them. Farmer not able to get to the rim. They got to have somebody else putting in points, and it needs to be Wiggins from the corner.
Short, no good. Wiggins gets his own rebound, goes up high off the glass, no good. Trying to get it over Guy. Bad shot selection there for Sikeston. Oaks brings it up to Guy, the top of the circle, and then just stolen by McCray, and a foul on Guy. Things getting a little chippier, folks.
Well, Guy reached his arms all the way around him, almost had him in a bear hug, and that's going to be called every time.
Yep, that'll be the third one on Simon Guy. Second team foul. Ball out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
And I think where it got chippy, Guy just held on. I don't think he was doing anything there, but he held on. And that's where McCray kind of felt like, hey, you know, at some point you got to let go.
Pica checks in for the Golden Griffins to replace Guy, and Artis checks in for Trace Sadler for Sikeston.
I would think you'd see Sikeston with the guards want to attack rim right here. They've got a chance to get there maybe.
Artis with the basketball, going to take it to the rim. He goes up off the glass, and good. Chris Artis for 2.
Exactly where you'd think they'd go, and they did.
36-30. Pica gets it inside to Walsh, and it's stolen by Dontrez Williams. He's quickly up the floor with it. He gets it off the Farmer. He gets fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Sikeston getting running the way they like to, Bobby.
You get the feeling that Guy was not going to be out of this game very long. I don't think he'll take a very long break.
Oaks picks up the foul, his second team foul number 3 on the Golden Griffins. P.J. Farmer to shoot 2 free throws. He's only got 1 point so far in this ballgame. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line earlier. First one up and long, no good. Sikeston struggling from the free throw line.
Yeah, 2 of 7 right now from the free throw line. They struggled also Tuesday night against Cape Central as well from the free throw line.
Farmer typically a 64% free throw shooter. Makes the second one, cuts it to 5, 36-31. Inbounds to Walsh and then to Smish. Guarded by Dontrez Williams. Kicks it in the corner to Dorman. Back out to Walsh now, guarded by Wiggins. And that's going to be a foul on Tristan Wiggins. Good call. He got him across the body there. That'll be Wiggins' second foul and the first team foul on the Bulldogs.
Jim, I am really surprised. You know, Sikeston's known as a very fast, speedy team, but Walsh is able to beat them on that dribble right there and get past that man up top a lot tonight.
Walsh with the basketball. Puts it on the floor. Spin move, nothing there. Down the baseline, they kick it out to Smish. Dorman. Pica back to Walsh for 3. Great ball movement. Shot's no good, but Walsh burns down his own rebound. Sikeston once again not offensively rebounded. Dorman for 3, no good. Rebound by Pica. Inside in a steal. Loose on the floor. Dorman loose on it. Out of bounds. And will go to Sikeston.
Well, there is a lot of hustle on that floor from Vianney right now.
They are getting every loose ball right now, Bobby.
Yeah, they are just outworking Sikeston, but they're moving the ball so well. They're so quick with their passes. They're catching Sikeston out of position. The same thing Cape Central was doing to Sikeston Tuesday night, and they are making them pay.
Ball stolen by the Golden Griffins. Down the floor is Dorman. Kicks it to Smish in the lane. He goes up and good. Right through the defense, 38-31. Eddie Smish now with 11. Farmer double teamed and loose it. Bad pass. Smish ahead to Walsh. He pulls it back out, gets it to Smice. He'll take the long three. Good! 10-point lead for the Golden Griffins, and Coach Greg Hollifield takes a timeout for the Sikeston Bulldogs. It is 41 for Vianney, 31 for Sikeston. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here from St. John Vianney High School. Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and also vital to preserving our fine sports tradition. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activity Association and Aycorp Sports. Jim Riker and Bobby Alford along with you. And Bobby, Vianney's opened up a 10-point lead, and they've just really, we were talking during the break there, they just out-hustled Sikeston.
Yeah, every rebound and every loose ball, you just seems like Vianney right now wants it more than Sikeston, and they are doing everything right in this game. You know, a missed shot, they hustle the ball, they run the floor offensively and defensively, and they really got Sikeston all out of sorts on their offense right now. Sikeston just cannot find rhythm.
They've really stymied P.J. Farmer offensively, both as a point guard. Off to McCray. He drives on the baseline. He goes up with a jumper, good down the baseline. That wouldn't be available if Simon Guy were in the ballgame.
Yeah, and that's smart by Smites, too. He didn't commit the foul. He just went straight up. He knew not to foul there. Be smart to keep yourself in the game.
Spoonhauer with the basketball. Guarded out front there by P.J. Farmer. To Dorman. Then to Pica, back door. And we're going to have a officials are having a discussion here. I'm not sure what the, I don't know what the,
well, I'm a little surprised at the action. That was a player charging toward the Sikeston bench from Vianney right there.
Yeah, we'll have to see what plays out here, folks. We don't know what, because of both the officials talking to both teams.
Well, they're in fairness for both teams here, there has been a lot of chirping we can see on the floor between the two teams. And I'm not saying one over the other, but both teams have chirped quite often back and forth to each other.
And it's been a very physical game so far, no question. And the coaching staffs have quite honestly, Bobby, chirped at each other quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, the officials are trying to get this settled down a little bit. They're out there talking about it now. People have stepped out for both teams representing them, kind of keeping everything separating apart, so good there. And coaches right now are trying to get their group rekindled.
4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Vianney with a 41-33 lead. And the basketball will belong to, I believe, Vianney here.
Yep. Now, I'm not going to call out the player who went charging after him, and he's not in the game. So, you know, if I was going to say that would be the one I'd take the ball right at to see if I could get a reaction, but Sikeston doesn't have to worry about it now.
Vianney with the basketball. Walsh will inbounds.
Still a lot of excitement down on the sidelines.
Walsh will inbounds for Vianney. He kicks it in to Spoonhauer. Spoonhauer going to play baseball at Southwest Missouri State next year. Right side to Dorman. He loses it, stolen by Dontrez Williams. That'll be a foul.
Well, I'm wondering, was that intentional there by Spoonhauer because Dontrez is going to have the breakaway, it looked like.
Went on Ben Karsten.
They're not going to call it.
Be out of bounds, but that's the fourth team foul, so Sykes will shoot free throws the rest of the half.
Yeah, so they're just calling that a foul, no intentional right there.
The referees are really doing all they can, Bobby, to get this back under control. No question.
I think the referees are doing all they can and not call a technical. They're trying not to let the whistle dictate the game and get into that situation, but I'm afraid at some point you're going to see it have to happen.
Sadler with the basketball for Sikeston. Off to Wiggins. He'll take the long three, short, no good. Rebound taken down, and then a foul on Trace Sadler. Rebound by Chase Duke.
I think the right call, because Sadler was reaching across his body and knocked him off balance.
Second foul on Sadler. Smice checks back in for the Golden Griffins. He replaces J.D. Dorman. To Walsh. He's going to take it all the way in, going to kick it left side. Three-pointer up, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Dontrez Williams. He's out quickly for Sikeston. He's going to take it to the basket, up and good, and he'll shoot one.
Dontrez Williams is so strong with the basketball when he goes to the rim, and he showed it there.
That foul goes on Spoonhauer. The 15th foul, the second one on Spoonhauer. 14 points right now for Dontrez Williams, the senior Abilene Christian recruit for the Sikeston Bulldogs. He's cut that lead to 41-35 now for Vianney.
Little surprise, so Hollifield usually has been playing chess. He's got Sadler on the floor while Guy is on the bench. That's usually when Sadler gets his break, but he's decided to leave his big in right here.
5-point game. Spoonhauer with the basketball. He gets double teamed. It gets off to Walsh. A long three. Good.
Wow.
Man, he doesn't even move the net, Bobby, when he shoots that. He's such a good shooter.
It didn't take him long from way out there as he was to drain that.
McCray for three. No good. Dontrez Williams with the rebound to Sadler. No good. Then Farmer in the lane. Back out to Dontrez Williams. He'll take the three. Off the mark. Short. Rebound by Duke to Smice. He gets double teamed out front. To Duke, right side to Spoonhauer. Three-pointer up and good. Good by Ben Karsten.
Well, they just teed up Ben Karsten's right there. He must have said something after the shot because it was right to Sadler. As Sadler went by, he quickly teed him up.
47-36, an 11-point lead for the Golden Griffins, but Dontrez Williams will be shooting two technical free throws for the Sikeston Bulldogs.
I'll tell you, Sikeston continues to try to play them in certain areas, and they just keep getting beat on the pass right now. Wide open shooters everywhere on the floor for Vianney, and Sikeston still hasn't figured out how to get a man out there in their face.
Second free throw, no good. So 47-36, 47-37, and still the free throw shooting woes continue a little bit for the Bulldogs of Sikeston. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Vianney Golden Griffins. The winner of this goes to the Final Four in Columbia next weekend as they'll take on either Jeff City or Parkview. Wiggins with the basketball, guarded there by Smice. They give it off to Farmer. Spoonhauer on him. Vianney's done a great job of controlling P.J. Farmer this afternoon. Not letting him get inside. To Sadler, then to Williams. He loses control, but gets it back. Spin move in the lane, up and good. He'll go to the line to shoot one. What a great move that time by Dontrez Williams. That's going to go on Duke, I believe.
He spins him just like a DJ, doesn't he? Man, he made a great move inside of the basket.
18 now for Dontrez Williams, trying to cut this to a 7-point Vianney Griffin lead. 47-39. First free throw short, no good. Once again, Walsh with the rebound. Not giving Sikeston extra chances. Duke for three, long, no good. Tip taken down by Kobe Thomas. Ahead to Sadler. He goes, nope, doesn't go up. Off to Dontrez Williams for three. It's short, no good. Rebound by Duke.
Missed opportunity for Sikeston right there.
Sikeston not shooting the ball very well. And this is all happening with Simon Guy on the bench, so Vianney's got to be very happy about that. Walsh right down the lane, goes up. No good. Rebound taken down by Sikeston. Williams with it. Gets through the pressure. Takes it to the basket. Goes up and good. Dontrez Williams with 20, and it's 47-41.
Have I mentioned how strong that kid is with the basketball when he goes to the rim?
Smice with it. Thought about the jumper, doesn't take it, kicks it back out. Spoonhauer for three, short, no good. Trey Sadler with it, off to Wiggins. He's going to go down the floor, go up and good. It's a 4-point game, 47-43. And Coach Kevin Walsh has got to take a timeout for the Vianney Golden Griffins. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a break as well. Sikeston has cut the lead to 4. It's Vianney 47, Sikeston 43. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
How about it?
Just remember, if Altered Moreland's not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Jim Riker and Bobby Alford back with you here at St. John Vianney High School in Kirkwood, Missouri. It's the 1:21 to go in the third quarter of the state quarterfinal game, and it's 47 for Vianney, 43 for Sikeston. Sikeston was just down, though, by 11, Bobby, so they've cut it back to a 4-point game, and that's been on the back of Dontrez Williams.
And I'm going to tell you what else is riding on their back right now. This 5 of 12 free throw shooting for Sikeston. They've got to get better at the line. They're getting there quite often. They just can't knock down the shots they need. Meanwhile, Vianney's only 0 of 1. That's because they're shooting 9 of 33 outside. They're firing threes like crazy, and they're also out-rebounding Sikeston and finding space and better on the floor.
Simon Guy checks back in for Vianney with 3 fouls, but that Sikeston was getting to the basket. They really had to do something to try to stop that, so they bring Guy back in the ball game. Luke Walsh, who's got 17 with the basketball, kicks it off. Smish for 3, long, no good. Rebound, Dontrez Williams. Walsh picks him up. He has to go behind his back, loses it, but gets it back. Puts it on the floor. Goes cross court. Wiggins wide open for 3. Ooh, rims out, no good. Rebound, Trace Sadler, good. 47-45.
The offensive rebound finally fell Sikeston's way this time as Sadler was there to get him connect.
Walsh drives to the basket, kicks it off in the corner. 3-pointer up and good.
That is great floor vision by Walsh.
Ben Carson, you understand why Walsh is being recruited by all the schools he is. He's a dandy, both shooter and passer.
He brought everybody to him and found a wide open shooter in the corner. Great play.
Sadler with the basketball. Kicks it off to Thomas. We've got 20 seconds to go in the third. Back to Sadler in the corner. He'll take the 12-foot jumper shot, no good. Bad choice there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, nobody cut to the lane, and Sadler's just kind of sitting there in limbo.
Walsh with it in the corner to Smish. He drives down the baseline, reverse layup, no good. And that's the end of 3, and at the end of 3, it is the Vianney Golden Griffins 50, the Sikeston Bulldogs 45. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the fourth quarter of this state quarterfinal game. You're watching the Class 5 quarterfinals here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots. Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
We're back at St. John Vianney High School, headed to the fourth quarter. It's St. John Vianney, the Golden Griffins 50, the Sikeston Bulldogs 45. And Bobby,
neat number right here for you. Vianney is 20 of 56. They are 10 of 21 inside the arc and 10 of 35 beyond. 35 three-pointers, and we've still got a whole quarter of basketball to go. Jim, that is a lot of shooting right there. I'll tell you, and the difference still favors them. Sikeston's only got all 44 shots, Vianney 56. The rebound department, Vianney 33, Sikeston 24. They've got 16 offensive rebounds. Sikeston only sits at 9. They've owned the boards this game.
Yeah, typically, Vianney shoots about 25 or 26 threes a game, so they've had more today, no question. 5-point game. Vianney with the basketball to start the fourth quarter here. Teddy Oaks with the basketball. Sikeston tries to trap a little bit. They've got Walsh open in the corner, but they give it back to Oaks instead. He's off the mark, no good. Tipped. Taken down by Walsh. Another offensive rebound for the Golden Griffins. A 3 up and off the mark, no good. Farmer with the rebound this time. He's out of there. He gets it off to Wiggins. To Dontrez Williams. The senior's got 20. Make it 23, and it's 50-45.
A hand was all in his face, and he drains that.
Whew. Off to Smish. He puts it on the floor, kicks it right side. And back out to Oaks, to Smish.
Sikeston is chasing right now for traps, and they're letting people stay open.
Walsh gets it in the corner, kicks it back out to Smish. 15-foot jumper up and off the mark, no good. Rebound, Trey Sadler gets it ahead to Wiggins. He's going to take it to the basket. Block! Great block by Simon Guy, and quickly down the floor. In the corner, up for three. Huge turnaround with the three from Ben Karsten.
Well, Carstens was the guy down the floor. You got to get down the floor. He got to the corner. Walsh passed it up to Carstens, knocks it down.
Went from what we thought would be a tie game to a 5-point lead for Vianney. Williams for three, off the mark, no good. Sort of rushed that shot.
Nobody's
Smice
back.
To Walsh, and McCrae's going to pick up a foul there.
Well, Dontrez Williams shot, and he was back, and then he goes down toward the ball handler trying to get a trap, and nobody was running the floor from Sikeston. Right now, they've got to start getting back on defense and make sure they got people covered up.
McCrae's his second foul, team foul number 1 on Sikeston here in the fourth. Vianney to inbounds the basketball. They lead by 5 with 6:26 to go in this one. As we said, the winner goes to the Final Four in Columbia next weekend, take on Jeff City or Parkview. Oaks in the corner, jumper up and good. Good by Ben Karsten. He is feeling it right now.
I'm going to tell you, who's that Luke Walsh kid we saw back? Because Ben Karsten is absolutely lighting it up.
And then a steal. Walsh stops, takes the 15-footer off the mark.
Well, that's a push right there.
Got by with the push-off right there, but no call, and it's a 10-point lead for Vianney. Sikeston cut it to 2, missed it, got a layup blocked, and all of a sudden, Vianney's come back, and the Vianney crowd on their feet.
Student section is lively over there for Vianney.
Dontrez Williams loses it out of bounds, will stay with Sikeston. Somebody besides Dontrez Williams has to step up for the Bulldogs here in this last 5:44, Bobby.
Yeah, Wiggins has passed on some opportunities to shoot threes. He needs to get hot from there, or Farmer's got to find ways to the rim or get some threes, but he's had a tough time getting open, and an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on the Bulldogs. It's going to go on Tristan Wiggins with an arm. His third, team foul number 2.
Wiggins is a kid who embraces contact on the floor, and they got him on the push.
Timeout by Coach Hollifield, a full timeout. 5:44 to go. Vianney leads Sikeston 58-48. We'll take a 30-second break and be back.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
We're back at Vianney, St. John Vianney High School. Vianney, the Golden Griffins, lead the Sikeston Bulldogs 58-48, 5:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jim Riker and Bobby Alford. And Bobby, Sikeston had a chance to tie it. Tristan Wiggins got a layup blocked by Simon Guy, and then since then it's been all the Golden Griffins.
Yeah, they've just really put on a show tonight. Looking at these rebounds for them, Luke Walsh has 10, Simon Guy has 13. 2 kids in double figures right there. Luke Walsh with a double-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and he's still got 5:44 to add to that total.
Vianney with the basketball and the 10-point lead. Walsh was 17, 16 for Smish for the Golden Griffins, 23 for Dontrez Williams for Sikeston. Smish drives all the way to the basket, up, no good, but we're going to have a foul on the play. Foul on the play. That's going to go, I think, on Sadler. We'll see here. It is on Sadler. And that was his third foul. And that will be Smish to shoot 2 free throws.
Jim, one thing I noticed out of the coaching staff for Vianney, they are constantly holding up signs, communicating with their players.
Yeah, they are. You're exactly right. And this is a young team, and that's the way they communicate. Smish is a sophomore. Kobe Thomas sets a check back in for Sikeston on the second free throw. Free throw by Smish is good. They haven't been to the free throw line a lot, but when they've been there, they've been fairly effective. So Smish has got a second. He's a 6'5 sophomore. It's also good.
Well, Smice is another kid. He's just got a really good-looking shot coming out of his hands.
17 for him, 18 for him, 17 for Walsh. Sikeston's done a nice job on Walsh in the second half, but the rest of the Golden Griffins have hurt him. Sikeston trails by 12, their biggest deficit of the game. Farmer with it. Into Sadler. Sadler kicks it back out to Farmer. Now to Williams. Williams puts it on the floor. He'll be fouled out front by Walsh, I believe. And that'll be Walsh's third, team foul number 1 on the Golden Griffins. But Sikeston, Bobby, they've turned down a lot of shots right there.
They turned down shots, but they're struggling to get open. The reason why right there, Farmer missed the screen. He dribbled out too wide right there of Sadler, and he never lost Luke Walsh on the play.
Farmer in the backcourt. 5 minutes to go basically here in the ball game. They double team up on Farmer. They kick it off to Williams. He tries to drive in. They're reaching in. Bump and good by Dontrez Williams. He got bumped and pushed around.
He fought his way to the rim. Tons of contact. I think the play was right because Guy did not initiate contact.
Right.
And Williams just converted a tough-to-make play.
Walsh with the basketball. To Smish for 3. Good.
That's bad rotation by Sikeston. You saw Williams trying to tell his man to get out there on Smish off the screen, and they never rotated.
They just have, Vianney has shot it well from 3, and like you said, done a great job of passing the basketball and rotating. There's going to be a foul on the floor, and it'll go out of bounds to Sikeston. That's going to go on Ben Karsten. His third, team foul number 2. Sikeston to inbounds. P.J. Farmer will inbounds for Sikeston. Knocked away. Good hands there by Smish.
Well, they were able to step in Dontrez in front of him and knock him off his path right there and create that.
Walsh to the corner for 3. Long, no good. Rebound taken down by Wiggins. Off to Farmer. 4 minutes to go. Sikeston trails by 13 to the Vianney Golden Griffins. Farmer in the lane. Little jumper. No good. Sadler with the rebound. He'll be fouled on the floor, and it will go out of bounds to Sikeston. That's going to go on Walsh. That's his 4th.
Well, we'll see how they manage it. He's got 4. Their leading scorer, he's tied as their leading scorer, and he's also got 10 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's their floor leader. Well, looks like they're going to bring in J.D. Dorman probably for Walsh. We'll see. It is for Walsh.
That is a very, very smart coaching move, up 13 in this ballgame.
I do not think he will sit very long, especially if Sikeston cuts it down any. To Williams. Bad shot there by Dontrez, and it's a steal by Smish, and then Williams is going to pick up a foul.
Well, a bad pass, and then he commits the foul there on the other end.
That's the 3rd one on Dontrez Williams, the 4th team foul on Sikeston. So Vianney, the Golden Griffins, will shoot free throws the rest of the ball game. Ben Karsten, who's had a nice night, will shoot the free throws here. Inbounds, the free throws. He was triggering the inbounds, excuse me, folks. Teddy Oakes with it. Guarded there by Thomas. To Karsten. Then to Smish. He puts it on the floor, and Tristan Wiggins is going to be called for the foul.
Wiggins is the one that called to go the other way, but that call is right.
That's right.
Wiggins slid his body into him.
That's the 4th one on Wiggins, and free throws now coming up for Eddie Smish of the Golden Griffins. The Griffins have been to the Final Four 1 time in their history, back in, I think it was 2013. They finished 4th that year. I'm figuring back then they did not have a Luke Walsh, and they did not have a Simon Guy in the middle, probably.
And I'm going to tell you another, don't forget about Smish right there at the free throw line. Carstens as well, he has had a fantastic night shooting the basketball outside.
15-point lead for Vianney here. 3:42 to go. P.J. Farmer with it. trying to find some place to go. Nice job of double teaming, but they get it off to Wiggins. He's up. It's no good. Rebound by Guy. Oh, tipped out to Williams. Good job by Sadler. Williams misses the three, though. Kobe Thomas tries to keep it alive, but throws it to Dorman. They get it ahead to Smish. Crossover to Karsten, back out to Smish, inside to Guy, a little long on the pass. Wiggins with the rebound. He's going to take it all the way to the basket, up and good. Tristan Wiggins with the basket. He's got 7.
Well, at this point, Jim, I don't know why they're trying to get that ball inside. I'm talking about Vianney there. Spread the floor and start moving that basketball around.
You're shooting free throws the rest of the way, so you can move it around. Of course, you don't have your leader on the floor in Walsh. To Guy, no good. Missed the dunk. Sadler comes away with it.
They're trying to score, and they're up 13. I don't understand the strategy right there. You're letting Sikeston crawl back in the game at that point.
Wiggins with the basketball. Under 3 minutes to go to Sadler. He puts it on the floor. Kicks it right side to Thomas. Sikeston's got to get some points pretty quickly. Thomas, jumper, up and good. He is a shooter as a sophomore. 65-54, timeout by Sikeston. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here.
Great crossover and pull-up. That tells me that kid likes to shoot off the dribble right there. He was quick off of it. He didn't shoot the bad pass. That's smart. Made a move, crossover, dribble, and knocked down a nice shot.
65-54, 11-point lead for Vianney. 2:33 to go. The possession arrow goes to, I believe, Vianney, and they are in the bonus already, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Sikeston still got to be fouled 2 more times before they would shoot free throws.
Well, I believe that's right, 30-point difference from the three-point line. They have knocked down 10 more threes than Sikeston is Vianney. They are 13 of 41 versus 3 of 17. I'm going to tell you, Jim, that's hard to make up no matter who you are. That is big-time shooting out there. 41 threes, and we still have 2:33 left in the ball game.
And how many have they made, did you say?
13 of 41, so
that's
not a bad
good
night.
39 of their 65 have come from the three-point line.
And they've got off 67 shots to Sikeston's 53. They've just been so much more efficient in their offense, and still the offensive boards, they've got 19. They've got 40 rebounds to Sikeston's 29 right now.
That's been the other huge difference in the ball game, has been the rebounding, no question. Luke Walsh back in the game for the Golden Griffins. He gets double teamed there. It's kicked by P.J. Farmer, will go out of bounds to Vianney.
Well, Sikeston's wanting traps. They really haven't been successful in that tonight. And at that point, when you trap, what Vianney's going to do is look for the open man, pass it down to him. Yeah, they're bringing in ball handlers at this point.
McCray checks in for Thomas, and Ben Karsten, who shot the ball great tonight, the sophomore, in for Guy.
Yep, so you're going to see Vianney just, when the trap comes, move the ball to open guy just like they're doing right here. Skip passes everywhere.
Walsh out to Karsten, right side to Walsh. Kicks it off to Oaks. And cross court to Dorman. Great ball movement by the Vianney Golden Griffin. Smish loses it. It's out of bounds and goes off of Sikeston, I believe, will stay with Vianney. Really nice ball movement there, and they took about 25 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, they're very good there. I mean, their passes are so quick with the passes. It doesn't hit a player's hands long. I think Walsh held it the longest right there as he kind of dribbled around, but they are doing a great job of moving the ball.
Dorman to inbounds. Kicks it up top to Oaks. In the corner to Walsh. That'll be a timeout by Coach Walsh of the Vianney Golden Griffins. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Just sort of on a personal note, or on an Aycorp note, I guess, Bobby, we've had a great season this year, well over 100 games, and our staff is just so good. All of our cameramen and our statisticians and our guys that work behind the scenes just do such a great job for us.
Yeah, I wish I could name them all off, but I'm afraid I'd forget somebody. But, man, they have been absolutely tremendous. Our sponsors, all the fans who watch the games, thank you very much. Real quickly, if you want to know more things going on with Aycorp Sports, go to the Facebook page, hit the like button. That'll notify you of anything going on there with Aycorp. I tell you, it has been a fun season, as this will be our last game this season right here, and what a year it's been.
Vianney with the basketball. J.D. Dorman to inbounds. He gets it in to Walsh. Walsh shoots 86% from the free throw line, so if you foul him, it's almost automatic. They get it in the corner. Now cross court to Dorman. Back out to Walsh. Great job of moving the basketball.
At what point do you stop going for steals and get fouls?
To Walsh, and there is a foul with 1:41. Yeah, that's the last guy you want to. You probably would prefer, well, I don't really know, because Dorman shoots 83%, Oak shoots 100% from the free throw line. Smijic shoots 78%. They all shoot it really well. Free throw no good by Walsh. Guy checks in for defensive purposes, and then Kobe Thomas checks in for offensive purposes for Sikeston. Second free throw by Walsh. Vianney leads by 11, 65-54. Free throw up and good. 12-point lead, 66-54. Williams kicks it off to Farmer. Sikeston's got to find ways to score quickly if they want to even have a chance here. Farmer done such a nice job on him. Williams for three, off the mark, no good. Guy, rebounds tipped. Wiggins in the lane, up and no good. Tipped once again, taken down to Smish. He's going to be fouled there by P.J. Farmer.
Well, I'll tell you, the folks from St. John's Vianney can start to smell it baking right here.
Absolutely right. Foul was the first one on P.J. Farmer. And Eddie Smish will shoot 2 free throws. He's got 23 this afternoon already for the Vianney Golden Griffins. He's got a bright future ahead of him, the 6'5 sophomore.
Yeah, I remember saying at the beginning of this broadcast that, you know, number 6 ranking in the state polls could be a bit too low for this group, and they have played more like the number 1 ranked team in this game. They have been absolutely fantastic here this afternoon.
Second one for Smish. Up and good. 67-54, 13-point game with 1:19 to go. Farmer brings it up for the Bulldogs. Kicks it in the corner to Wiggins. He'll put up a quick 3. Air ball, no good. Smish saves it, throws it long. Farmer runs it down for Sikeston.
They've got to attack.
Farmer long 3. It's short, no good. Could have been goaltending, the Sikeston crowd thought, but it really wasn't. And Williams with the basketball off to Thomas. Kicks it across to Wiggins. Wiggins drives inside, goes up and no good. Rebound Smish. And he's going to be fouled by Wiggins.
Probably the best attack Sikeston has done toward the basket this game by Wiggins right there on that drive, and he didn't complete it, but they should have been attacking like that the whole game.
That's the 5th one on Tristan Wiggins. He will foul out. And it will be Eddie Smish to shoot 2 free throws here. Tristan Wiggins be back next year for Sikeston. He had 7 points tonight.
That's a double tech. That's a double tech. So Williams bumped into the Smish, and he tried to sell it, so he just went ahead and double teched them both.
So Smish will shoot 2 free throws from the original foul. Then there will be technical shots by both teams.
No doubt through this game, these kids have been talking a bunch between each other about their favorite video games, I would guess. But, boy, they have discussed them a lot, no doubt.
They have. That'll be the 3rd foul on Smish then, because the technical, and the 4th one on Dontrez Williams of Sikeston. With 49.3 seconds to go, it's a little bit, probably, Bobby, a little bit elementary right now. It doesn't really, matter a whole lot.
Yeah, I would say, right now Vianney knows where this one sits. They've just got to get the next 49 seconds off the clock. So here we are. The situation is the foul on the floor happened, so that's what we're shooting now. It was a double technical, so nobody shoots free throws on that. They cancel. So the only thing you have is the original foul that happened.
Gotcha. Smish will shoot 2. First one up and good. He's got 25. He's had a fantastic game for the Golden Griffins today.
I'm telling you, looking at that kid, he is just well built as a sophomore. Just the physical body he's got, strong built kid, and a really good touch on his shot.
Second one, good. 69-54. Timeout by Vianney. Now I would think that Coach Walsh's discussion on the bench would be, keep your emotions inside of yourself. The last thing you'd want to do is get somebody get frustrated and get ejected from this game where you couldn't play next week.
And that's correct. He's got to keep him under control, and I'm sure he's, glasses are off, so he's not on the drawing board right now. He's just talking to his team in a good mood and trying to get them focused, no doubt.
15,
meanwhile, has to push the ball up the floor in a hurry and get a clean look.
15-point lead for the Vianney Golden Griffins, and it sure appears like they're going to be going to Columbia next week, and they will end the Sikeston Bulldogs season.
You know, and a lot of people could discuss, well, it's a home game for Vianney. Ticket sales are even, so that shouldn't matter. You know, the crowds are both 450, 450. You know, Sikeston did have to drive, but look, Sikeston's been out-rebounded this game. They've just been out of position defensively so much more. Vianney's just played the better complete game. They've rebounded, they hustled, and they shot the ball just better tonight.
Yeah, they've done everything they should do to win. And Sikeston's just going to walk it out here with 42 seconds to go, I believe. They kick it in the corner to Thomas. Thomas with it kicks it back out to Williams. He drives to the basket. He gets it blocked by a guy out of bounds with 31 seconds to go.
Well, Jim, real quickly for Sikeston, you know, 31 seconds left down this big. Seniors Dontrez Williams, Jaquan Applewhite, Isaiah J. Patterson likely to play their last game in the black and red.
Smice with the rebound. Going to take it to the basket. No good. Off and good by Guy. A timeout. I believe to get subs in the ball game here. That'll be Nathan Pica in the ball game.
Right now, looks like senior Dontrez Williams will exit the floor maybe for his last time. Wondering if it's going to give him a chance for the audience, and he does. He exits. The last time we will get to see Dontrez Williams in the Sikeston uniform was right there.
We've got Teddy Oakes back in the ball game. I believe we've got Ashton Wells in the ball game as well. First time today, maybe. Charlie Spoonhour back in. Sikeston with the basketball with 16 seconds to go.
Well, I'll tell you, Jim, I'm not sure what the rest of Class 5 looks like, but I can tell you, we have watched a very fine team from St. John's Vianney play here this afternoon. They are well prepared to make a deep run in the Final Four, as they have done a wonderful job. And right now, the emotions are nothing bad here. This is Coach Hollifield trying to tell his team, hey, let's just get to the locker room. There's been a lot of emotion here, and he's just wanting his team to get off the floor. So smart move, nothing malicious about this, folks. He just knows what's happened there, and let's keep it all safe.
71-54 the final. Congratulations to the Vianney Golden Griffins as they move on next week to play in the state championship in Columbia, and they will play at 2 p.m. on the 13th against either Jeff City or Parkview. And Bobby, some stats here as we finish it up.
Yeah, just a real quick team-to-team comparison. Vianney had 43 rebounds, Sikeston 32, 19 offensive boards, Vianney 13, Sikeston 24 defensive, 19 defensive for Sikeston there. So, you know, they really own that part of the game, Jim, and that's just a tremendous amount. Again, a 30-point difference from the three-line there as they hit 10 more than. In these stat books, it looks like this. They had 54 points on 23 of 59 shooting. That's 30 at 51%. Only 3 of 20 from Vianney at 15%. 5 of 12 from the free throw. Boards, 19 defensive, 32 total. They were led by Dontrez Williams with 12. Christian Wiggins with 7 points. Dontrez Williams. And also Chris Artis with 2, Trace Sadler with 11, Kobe Thomas 5, PJ Farmer with 2, and that rounds out their scoring as we will now flip over and look at the Vianney points on 25 of 68 shooting. They were only 37% from the floor, 12 of 20. 13 of 41 from beyond it at 32%. Jim, that's a great night anytime shooting at 30. 73%, another good mark. Again, 19 offensive boards, 24 defensive, 40. 13. Also Luke Walsh with 10 as he had a Spoonhour with 3. Eddie Smikes with 25 on 8 of 17 shooting. 12 shooting. Luke Walsh with 21 in this game on 8 of 19 shooting. Also, they had Simon Guy with 4, and that rounds out their 71 points as they will move on to the state Final Four as they all have a chance to win it all, Jim.
Congratulations on a great season to the Sikeston Bulldogs at 28-2, and good luck to the St. John Vianney Golden Griffin as they will take on either Jefferson City or Parkview next week at as we said, 2 o'clock in Columbia on March 13th in that state semifinal of Class 5. And they played very, very well. Bob, any final thoughts?
You know, the ball movement was absolutely tremendous for those guys tonight. You know, that's one of the biggest things they impressed me on is how quick they moved the ball right there. Not even the three-point shooting necessarily, but the ball movement to get them open. It just says a lot. And defensively, they stuck to Sikeston's guys tremendously well.
They absolutely did. So, as we said, final score, Vianney Golden Griffins 71, the Sikeston Bulldogs 54. Congratulations to the Vianney Golden Griffins. They'll go on to the Final Four next week. For my partner, Bobby Alford, this is Jim Riker saying good afternoon and God bless from Kirkwood, Missouri.